first off, Coach, what kind of changed for you guys in the second half? You got on a little bit of a run. Did you kind of change things up with what you were telling your team? Or?
You know, just a couple things. Man, it was so similar to the Byron game in that it just did not seem like we were scoring in transition like we're used to in that first half for whatever reason. That's always a focus of ours. I mean, we were trying to do it the first half, it just wasn't working. And then early in that second half, we got a couple runouts. I think it was Tori that got the first one, then Kelsey got the second one, and you know those are just momentum builders for us. You know, when you get a couple easy ones like that, then things spread out a little bit, and then our shooters got hot. So, you know, I think it was just our running game that got going, and for whatever reason was not in that first half.
With as many timeouts as there are during a game, how does that affect you as a team?
You know, it's a factor. You know, we like to get up and you know, pressure defense and transition offense, and that Tucker's team's out. With all those timeouts, you know, they're able to rest. But you know, we look at it as it can be an advantage to us too, so that you know we can keep these three and then a couple others on the floor longer, playing more minutes as well. So you know, it's given a choice of playing at Concordia. No timeouts are here with teammates.
Tori, for you, I think they're 2:27, 7 and a half, and you guys were just starting to run. You know, you got up from the you're pretty pumped. Could you kind of sense that you guys were turning things around a little bit? I mean, what were you kind of hoping for at that point to kind of extend the lead?
Well, we knew coming into the game that we'd definitely be smaller, especially down in the post area. So when you get those fouls down there and get draw contact, and you get those 2 fouls on the big girls, it's benefits for us.
Girls, you've been close a couple of times. Excuse me, got popcorn. You've been close a couple of times. Now I got a chance to go undefeated, win the state championship. How excited and wired up are you going to be tomorrow?
Very, very excited. Ready to go and play the game. So.
What?
Ready to go and play the game.
Mason, talk a little bit about your terrific passes to start the second half. You saw some things and you dropped it. There wasn't a big gap between your teammate and the Norwood Young America player, but you put it in there and it really sparked us. Talk a little bit what you're seeing and what you're trying to accomplish there.
We just got the ball out quick from either if they scored or on a defensive rebound, and I just trusted that my teammates are going to catch the ball, so I just tried to throw it to them and place it in a position where they could shoot a layup. So mostly just trusting my teammates to know that if I throw it, that they're going to catch it.
Kelsey, talk a little bit about your second half shooting. You know, the first half, you know, you're held scoreless, but the second half you came out firing and hit some big shots in that 16-2 run. What was kind of going through your mind during that?
I was just super excited. I knew our team was on a run second half. Like at halftime, we're like, okay, this is ours. Didn't hit shots first half, second half, they're all ours. So I was just super excited to be able to get those in.
This is 2 days in a row where we're either tied or down at halftime, and we're able to pull ahead in the second half. What is happening on the court, or how we've been able to do that back-to-back games here at the state tournament?
I think as a team, we just keep communicating. We can't get down, we can't get up. We just keep pushing through.
You guys felt the pressure at all this season more with the section or state tournaments being undefeated? Does that change how you go into games, change how you're feeling about your players?
I think we always know that the teams that we're playing are going to give us their best shots, so we just always need to come out and ready to play at each game. I also think it's kind of motivated us to just keep that streak going, but yeah.
Coach, I'd like you to address Kenzie Schmeezing on the defense that she plays, because she's guarding Callie Grimm, leading three-point shooter, averages 11, she had 2 baskets.
I mean, we're used to that. You know, Kenzie, I call her, I kind of reference her as our unsung hero. I mean, these girls, right, are leading scorers and are well known. But, you know, I tell you what, I mean, Kenzie just D's it up, and we like to put Mason on the primary ball handler, so we put her on their number 20, and then, you know, Kenzie gets the next toughest player, and that was Grimm. Certainly, she's a college level player, and you know, Kenzie was all over her. And just, you know, if you're going to score on Kenzie, you're going to earn it for sure.
Again, Mason, can you kind of address again to what you saw in that zone? Were you able to split the seams? Were you able to do what against their 2-3 zone?
I think we just knew that we kind of had to keep moving the ball and like looking to get it to the middle. So we just tried to like attack seams, whether it be on the dribble or the pass, and then either kick it out to shooters or drive to the basket, just getting seams to get people open.
To start out the ball game too, is it a type of thing to where you're all amped up, you're ready to go, but you also have to kind of settle down too? How do you do that? Maybe Kelsey, can you address that?
I think like in the locker room before games, that's definitely our pump up part, and then we know like when we walk on the court, it's like okay, serious time, game time. So.
Tori, talk a little bit about your mindset going into a game like this. You know, we know that you're asked to get a lot of rebounds, and this team we were given 2 or 3 inches on every spot. What were you doing down low? Because you had a tremendous amount of rebounds against a team that was quite bigger than us.
Yeah, they were good at getting into us, so to get that offensive rebound. So me and Julia and the other post down there really focused on riding them out and pinning our girl, and then hopefully our guards or us could turn around and quickly get the rebound for us.
You've played so many games, and you've played 2 years ago at Norwood Young America. Do you even remember that? Is it helpful to play somebody else and think that you're confident that you can do it again?
I think, yeah, definitely like playing them 2 years ago, a lot of the same girls are playing now. So I think that kind of like, it's like, okay, we kind of know what they're going to do, but I thought it was helpful.
Our defense continues. We continue to ride our defense through a lot of games. What is it about our defense that you guys think kind of wears on people that we're always able to, you know, second half we kind of wear people out?
I think we just try to keep the pressure on and just force them kind of out of what they like to do. So just probably keeping the pressure on is kind of how we wear them out or try to do that at least.
And if we force the pressure, it makes it hard for the post down low to get that pass into it, so it benefits both the guards and the posts.
Any other questions?
Tori, I asked this of Kelsey. I want to hear your response. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you with your intensity and your aggressiveness?
Well, if you've seen any pictures of me online, that might, I don't know. I'd say 10. At least I try to be.
And Kelsey, what was your response?
I think I said simple. It's broke the scale.
You have to play that way, though, don't you? Too early to ask about tomorrow?
I'm gonna come ready to play.
No matter who?
No matter who.
Asked them in the locker room who they wanted to play, and they didn't really respond. They're just thrilled to be playing in that game, and just ready to lay it all on the line.